You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. Seriously? You don't know? That was Ulfric's Stormcloak himself. Oh, right. They said you were captured crossing the border. Still, I'm surprised you haven't heard of Ulfric. He's our leader. The leader of the Stormcloaks. Surely, even down in Cyrodiil, people have heard news of the war in Skyrim. The Nords are tired of spending our blood fighting the Empire's wars, and paying for the Empire's decadence with our taxes. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He's leading the fight to drive the Empire out of Skyrim, once and for all. I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. Ulfric ordered us. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing, in the south of Eastmarch. We'd better keep moving. I don't want to run into any Imperials who know what happened at Helgen. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. Be careful! See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Jay? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge. Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. We're ahead of the news from Helgen. I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
Now you're mine. Somebody!
A dragon!
What? Is it now, Mother?
Big as the mountain and black as night. Right over the barrel.
Give up while you still can!
No sign of him. No sign of him. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. These are the Guardian Stones, 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim. glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood. Looks like nobody here knows what happened here. Come on.
What?
Gerda's
Is it now,
probably
Mother?
working in her lumber mill.
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill. Rayloff? How do you know him? You did? We heard that Ulfric was captured. No, sorry. But in times like these, I can't just take the word of a stranger who wanders into town claiming to be my brother's friend. A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be. Although, it would explain what I saw earlier, flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things. I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to? The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Gerda!
Oh, brother, Mara's mercy, you're safe. Your friend told me about Helgen. But is it safe for you to be here? Won't the Imperials be looking for you?
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen reaches the Bloods.
Hod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again? Rayla, what are you doing here? I'll be right down.
Run off. Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck. Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
You look strong. Come to Jorvaskar and be a companion.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight.
I'm here to help.
They say Helgen got... Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day? Looking for a horse? I own these stables, but Skulvar can help you with a purchase.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
You just can't fill an order.
Close up the slate early today, Mama?
I'm afraid not, little fairy. The fruit has about another day left.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods store.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders. But on the other, the scarcity of all that matters is that I have what you need. And it's worth every septum. Do come back.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need. Don't mean to be rude, but I'm too busy to talk right now. Oh, did you need something?
I can tell you're a discriminating customer. Perhaps you're... I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
What can I do for you?
I'll give you the best deals.
What can I do for you? Oh, did you need something?
Careful if you cross the river to the east.
You know
Dodge for iron.
nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
What of myself? What of Thor?
Ascended from flesh.
Mister, could you spare a coin? I'm so hungry. Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Your children, your very lives.
Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well, thanks anyway, I suppose.
Against its own people. So rise up, rise up.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Please, what have you have to do then? Nothing? My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruth is not receiving visitors.
I just... Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions.
This is a priority
Off to Bleak
now.
Falls Barrow with
Anything
you.
we can
the
use
Jarl
to fight
is not
this
a patient
dragon
man.
or dragons.
Neither am I. Come
We
to
need
think
it
of
quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouting everyone to send you back to Britain.
Damn those Grey Manes to
Yes,
oblivion.
Oscar.
They
We'll
want
leave
to back
immediately.
the Stormcloaks. They'll
Just
get
us against the dragon? Is that it? What is it?
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons drawn.
Was trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapons drawn.
I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again. I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please? Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Now ain't this a surprise?
You won't get the best of me!
You're a fool to fight me.
I can take you.
What you gonna do?
Please don't go.
Oh.